Welcome to Tools, Tech, and Gear. I'm Seth. This is the AYAMAYA 40 to 60 degree sleeping bag. It has lots of pretty cool features, so let's open this up and take a look at it. This sleeping bag is shipped in an air-sealed bag, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up here so we can get it pulled out. There we go. Let's take a look at the storage sack real quick. It does have some cinch down, so you can compress this a bit, which is really nice to have when you are concerned about backpack space. So there you go. It's still about the size of a basketball, maybe a little bit bigger, but definitely nice to have those to keep this compressed. Open this up. We'll take this outside in just a bit, but I want to look at all the features here in the studio. So first of all, there is a left and right zip version of this, and that means you can link these together to make one giant sleeping bag. So let's start up here at the top. The hood does open up all the way to almost flat, as you can see, but it's got one of these draw cords here, and you can pull that way out, and it will basically make almost a full mummy around your head there, which is a pretty cool feature to have. There is a pillow spot right in here, so you can pull up the Velcro tab right there, stick your pillow in that, and it won't be moving around while you're sleeping. Another nice feature. There is a pocket on the inside right here, so if you want to store something in that. They advertise that it's big enough for a cell phone. It's probably close. Let's see here. Yeah, right at it. So that's about the size that you got. Now this is the left side zipper, which means when you're laying in here, your left arm will be on this side for the zipper. You can pull that off right there, and the zipper can be undone, and it opens up like that. So there is something interesting about this sleeping bag. It has armholes. Never used a sleeping bag like that before, but I guess it could be practical if you don't want to get out and open up the zipper. The advertising shows that you can read a book while being zipped up in this sleeping bag. So we'll try that out here in just a bit. The outer shell is water resistant for just being damp. I wouldn't want to be out in the rain with this thing, but that's good to know. It has a couple of different straps here that can be used to go into a sleeping pad and keep it from sliding around. So it has 4 of those total, about midway and then here towards the bottom. It has a couple of loops that you can hang this up from a tree to dry out in the wind. It's got your main zipper up top, and then it has zippers down here at the bottom. So you can undo this all the way and hook up the 2 different sides. And at the bottom, it's got a 3rd zipper, so you can open this up on a nice warm night and let your feet air out. So plenty of different options. Let's take this out real quick and give it a try outside. And I think I'm going to take my shoes off before I climb in here. All right, let's go ahead and lay this thing out real quick. Got it right there, so we can go ahead and climb in and see how well it fits somebody who is 5'11". Go ahead and unzip this. I got my shoes off so I can climb in here. Okay, so I got my feet at the very end, and then my head right there at the edge of that mummy top. So I'll go ahead and zip this. All right, so as far as shoulder room, I have a fairly broad chest here, but I think I've got enough room to be pretty comfortable there. I do want to see how well the hood cinches down, because with my feet all the way at the bottom, this might be kind of getting close to the height range here. Now I think about 6 foot tall is probably as tall as you'd want to put in this sleeping bag. As you can see here, I'm pretty comfortable in the fit. Yeah, I like that. So 6 foot, I would say, is your upper range for being in this particular sleeping bag. Let's go ahead and open that back up. And then let me try out the armholes. It's very interesting. That's decent for where you would hold a book. Any arms bigger than mine probably aren't going to fit through there. Now that we've seen the general fit of this sleeping bag, I'm going to go ahead and unzip this all the way so we can see what it looks like to have this opened up. Okay, I've just separated the bottom here, so you can now turn this into a big blanket. Which I think is another nice feature of a sleeping bag. I personally prefer the quilt style versus a mummy. So now you could just use this to lay down on and then drape the top over. So as long as it wasn't too cold of a night, you could just use it kind of like that. Just the envelope style. So down here at the bottom, it's got one zipper that can pop loose right there and open this all the way up. So let me go ahead and get that back in there. And it will kind of go up a little bit further, a couple of inches. And now this other zipper here, I actually may pull this out a little bit to give me some room. But now you can take this other zipper and feed this through. There we go. And so now you can close this one back up a bit. They advertise that the zippers overlap like this so that they won't let a draft in through the bottom. There you go. And that's how you zip it back up to the top. The inner fabric's a little bit soft and is getting stuck on the zipper some, but let's see if the stuff sack is sufficient to get this back in here easily. It's not too bad. These synthetic sleeping bags are always a little bit more cumbersome to get in to a stuff sack. All right, there we have it. That is the AYAMAYA sleeping bag with armholes and several nice features in this bag. Whenever the weather at night warms up, my kids and I will start doing some more camping, and we will take this out. I think it would be good for either of my kids to have this sleeping bag. It is big enough though for an adult to fit into, so you can definitely use that on your own camping trips out. So the features I like about it, that it opens up as an envelope style, so you don't have to be confined to that mummy style the whole time, and also having this pillow placement up here, because quite often my pillows will slide around and get lost in the sleeping bag. Now this does come with a couple of extra straps, and that's what you're going to use on those pad pieces here. So you can just go in there and strap that around your pad, and it will keep it locked down into place. So those are nice to have. The armhole idea is something fairly new to me. I've never used one like that before. So yeah, I have, I guess, pretty typical male arms, and they fit out of here no problem, but much bigger than that, and you're not going to be able to use those. Now, as far as an average kid goes, or a lady, I think you'll do quite well with that feature. If you want to check out this sleeping bag, I'll have a link in the description down below so you can see it on Amazon. I've used several of the AYAMAYA products, and they are all of quality, so definitely check out this sleeping bag. Links in the description down below. I'm Seth with Tools, Tech, and Gear, and I will see you in the next video.